Okay. Okay. I made the first video, the video about the Magic Mix. I I recorded that video before this one, and I was supposed to record this stuff, and I totally forgot. So I had to make a separate video. My bad. So what I want to talk about is the fact that the colors with the Magic Mix. That's what this video is about. I turned the camera on to record that. The fact that the colors are just great. All right, and I totally forgot to make the video, but here we are making it anyways. So let me show it to you. All right, that's the colors with the Magic Mix. All right, the blues and the greens and everything. The colors look just fine. I don't see a problem with the colors. There's absolutely no. Let me move this one from back here. And the light is shining the crap out of this thing. All right, so there's absolutely no difference in the colors. See, they look just fine. The colors are great. Not a different color in the world. All right, all of them are just fine. And if you can see the gradients on here, it's graded actually pretty good. Actually, that's really good gradient. Again, the camera's gonna bring up stuff that I can't even see in my eyes. I can't that gradient I'm seeing right here. I really don't see that on when I'm looking at it. As you can see, if I turn to different spots, you can't even see it. And that's how these colors are. They look perfectly fine. I don't see any problems with the colors. And this is with the Magic Mix stuff in it. It still come out amazing. Here's another one. And the yellow is the only thing on this entire thing that don't have Magic Mix in it. Because I'm still using an ink that don't have Magic. The yellow, I bought an extra bottle of yellow. But everything else, the black and the red, has Magic Mix in it. And you can't tell the difference. Let me know if you can see the difference, because I don't see any. I don't see not one lick of difference. Alright? Nothing. You can't even tell the Magic Mix is in here. Look at the black. You can't tell it have any. You can't tell there's nothing different about it. It looks just the same. Okay? The yellow is the only thing, like I said, don't have Magic Mix in it. But look at that thing. Awesome. So the colors are awesome. The colors are great. They look fine. They print out and press out just perfectly fine. I haven't had any issues with it. The one thing I haven't done, and I don't want to because I don't want to waste these prints because they look so good, is that I haven't peeled it and then rub it to see if it comes off. But when I press it, it pressed on just fine. And I pressed and scratched because I like to scratch my image every so often, and nothing came off. It didn't wear. I washed one of my designs with the Magic Mix, and it works perfectly fine. I haven't seen an issue with it. So if you want to try the Magic Mix, go ahead and try it. You can buy, as you can see, the ink I use is extremely generic. I mean, you can't find any more generic ink than that. I mean, DTF ink is DTF ink in most cases, but that ink was just basic. There was no name, there's no manufacturer, just basic DTF ink. And as you can see, it's printing out just fine with the Magic Mix. It's not clogging, it's not blogging up, it's not causing any problems. It's just printing, and I've been printing straight. The other day, I printed, and I didn't print for like 3 days. Because, I'm not printing 3 days straight. I'm not doing that. 3 days I didn't print anything at all. Went in there, run, I think it was like 4 head cleans, and I was back printing again like as normal. So it works perfectly fine. I think it even worked. The ink's flowing even, well, then again, it might just be the ink because the ink is so thin. That's the one thing I don't like with the ink I have now. The white ink is extremely thin. When you print white designs, anything white designs, just plain white, It's very, very thin. And when I use LCL inks, that's like one of the main reasons why I like LCL inks, is because how thick it is. When you print something with the same settings I use, I'm using the same exact settings. I haven't changed none of my settings. When you use that same setting and print with LCL inks, it's thick and bright white. Right? I don't know what they put in that thing, but that ink is amazing. And now the ink that I'm using, when I print on it, it's white, but it's not as bright and it's not thick either. So it's just kind of just this thin. It's white, so whatever. But you can use the MagicMix to use in any other ink you actually like using, and know that your printer won't clog up or cause any major issues, because it just keeps the powder in that ink floating and don't separate from the liquid, and it stays more of an ink form than globbing up and preventing all the clogging and all the other nonsense that comes with it. All right, so that's what I'm talking about this video. You can subscribe. If not, I don't know what to tell you. You do you. Subscribing helps me and helps me help you, if that makes sense. All right, so peace. All right, so I've been trying to get this MagicMix, give this MagicMix a try, and honestly, when it comes to printing, not clogging your print heads, it seems okay. But the problem I'm having with this MagicMix thing on the Epson 8550 is, this is about print out number, I think like 14, 15 at this point. Just to get started. Okay, printing, it takes forever. Because what's going on, I think I explained it before, but I'm saying it again. There's a sludge buildup. When the printer sits for more than a couple of hours, I'm gonna say about a day or so. I print every 2 days, I think I print. So after the second day, and I need to print, even the first day, after I come back after 24 hours, it takes forever to get start printing. Never had this problem before. I used to be like 3 or 4 prints and I'm off to the races. But this MagicMix thing, I don't know what it does to the ink, but it takes forever to get started. Okay, so you just sit here doing head clean, head clean, head clean, head clean, head clean, just to get the ink, the white, and it's just the white inks, to clear the strainer piece to come out, right? And I think it has to do with the again, I'm pulling stuff out here. It has to do with that MagicMix. It creates a sludge because it's trying to keep the ink separated. I don't know what it does to the white inks, but it creates this sludge right on top of that mesh filter in the Epson 8550. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, just to make sure it's the MagicMix causing it and not the ink itself, I'm gonna switch out my inks. So as you can see, I've been using a lot of the MagicMix ink, right? That's how much I've used. It's down here, right? So I'm gonna use the one with the non-MagicMix in it. So I'm gonna switch from this one, MagicMix, to the non-MagicMix one, and I'm gonna see if I'm having the same exact problem with the MagicMix. If I'm not having the same exact problem with the MagicMix, then no, it's the MagicMix that's causing it, and not the ink. Right, so I'm gonna go to the MagicMix. So I'm gonna switch from MagicMix to non-MagicMix. I'm gonna give it the same amount of try, same amount of time, to see what happened. See if I'm still getting that sludge buildup in my inks. Because I'm telling you, it's absolutely annoying. To get started, it takes you forever to get started. I mean, yeah, the benefits is you don't have to worry about your printhead clogging as much. But if that's all the benefits you get, it's kind of pointless, because I'm just sitting here just burning through inks just to start printing. And you can prevent that by printing every day. You know what I'm saying? And I found a way to don't have to do that at all. So to me, that's kind of no benefits at all. And that's just me. This is my experience. You can have your own experience, but to my experience, to me so far, it's not even worth it. Because if the only benefit is not clogging print heads, and I print every other day, and I can go at least 4 or 5 days. I have proofs. Look at the channel. 4 or 5 days without printing, without ever clogging my print head. Kind of defeats the purpose of even having it. That's just me. That's just my experience. So I'm gonna try the non-MagicMix. I want to see if it's the ink. I'm gonna give it the best chance I can give it to see if it, hopefully it's not the MagicMix itself giving issues. If the ink, if I can just put it sit for 2 days and I don't have my printhead clogs, and I can just do 2 head cleans or 3 head cleans and I'm off to the races, then I know the MagicMix is just not worth it. But again, this is just to tell you I'm switching over inks. Okay, this is not this is not me trying to complain about the MagicMix. This is gonna tell you what what the problems I'm having, and then I'm gonna switch over now to the non-MagicMix white ink, and hopefully that solved my problems. Oh, and if you wanna see what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna switch over. I'm gonna do something to my printer. There's no other reason for this. I have absolutely no reason to do this. No need. I'm just doing this because I'm bored. What I'm gonna do is, let me show you. I'm bored. I'm just bored. I'm just freaking bored. So I'm just doing this because I want to. I don't have no need to do this. There's no drive to this. I'm just bored. I'm just curious and bored. So I'm gonna do this. Let me show you what I'm doing. I'm gonna try the nipple conversion. So I bought this piece, the nipple conversion piece. So I'm gonna try this conversion and the damper system. So the new type of dampers. I'm gonna try these with the conversion. Wish me luck, and see what happens. Like I said, I'm just bored. I have no reason to do that. I'm just doing it because I want to. I want to try it, see if it makes any kind of difference. Plus, I'm gonna try with the MagicMix and the non-MagicMix. I'm gonna see if there's a difference. It never hurts to try, right? I'm gonna give this MagicMix the absolute best chance I can. I want to see if it's even worth having it, because so far, to me, it's just not worth having it. It's been well over 20 minutes and I'm here still fighting this damn MagicMix just to get my printer to print, and this has been constant. This is not the first time. This is the fourth time after printing, I've been having these issues. It just won't print. It just won't get started. That's just my experience. I mean, you do you. But I'm gonna switch over to the nipple thing again. I have no need to do this because if I use my ink, my preferred ink, which is the LCL inks, I have no problems. I just 2 prints and I'm off to the races. You know what I'm saying? I can just print. And I can leave my printer for 3 days without printing, and I don't get a clog. So, again, I'm just trying to, I'm testing. I'm bored, I'm testing, and I didn't find something to do. Alright, so, till the next video. Peace.
Step up your A game, or you'll be ashamed.